up, YouTube? What is up? 808 Tim here, and we are back with another episode of PGA Tour 2K23 My Career. In this one, we are going to be on to the Falcon Open, moving towards the FedEx Cup, and for the big dub. But yeah, we are still in the top leader rankings of the FedEx Cup, even with a couple of rough matches in this last couple plays. Couple rough matches in the last couple, I can't even fucking think. But yeah, so we are now on to the Falcon Open at Foxhome Golf Links. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day for golf. So we are going to head out there now. And I hope y'all have been enjoying this series. It has been super fun. For me, it's been super chill. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Off to the Falcon Open. Welcome back. Okay, so Tony Finau is gonna be at the Falcon Open, so we are going to start our rivalry with him. Let's do it.
UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here in the booth alongside my Texas mate Rich Beam, and we're just outside of Dallas at this fantastic municipal course, the Foxhome Golf Links. Rich, take us through this opening hole.
A gentle opening hole, just 428 from the back tees, bunker down the left-hand side, driver really not necessary. Second shot, you got to make sure you carry that bunker that's fronting the green. But in all reality, Luke, players should be looking to start off this golf course with a birdie.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes. Oh, well played. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. A quality shot, that. This one's for birdie. Big chance here. Well, this was the conundrum, wasn't it? When the new rule came in, did they leave the flag stick in or do they take it out? I'm pretty sure they wish they would have taken it out there. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently tied for 13th. Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxhome Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxhome Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing out these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
A bit wild on approach there.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. This is a good chance. Let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. Teeing off here at the third hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think. It's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left.
Looks like they pulled this one.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
This would be a great up and down. Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time? Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And this one is for bogey. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
We're still trying to figure out the wind. The wind can sometimes be messed up for us.
Well, that's a handy shot. Time for the second shot here at the fourth. Oh, it's a little wayward.
See what
Bouncing
I
through
mean?
the branches. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. And now we go back to the fifth hole where this happened just a moment ago.
And this is a great opportunity, a great look from long range.
Good stuff on that putt.
Found the green side rough.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Got to try and save the par here. These are on rails, looking good.
Nicely holed. And for par.
Got to step it up.
Now 4 back after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot, as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Let's see what happens here from the pine straw. Going with the hybrid.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Yeah, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
That's a good putt to hole for a bogey. Sitting at 2 over for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
We are just fucking that up, dude. I don't understand the wind, honestly.
No, that's not the shot they wanted.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Lining up for his third now. Well, there's a scorecard saver, Rich. That's perfection.
Wow.
Lookout world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella, and just kind of came from a blue-collar background. And I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods that then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about, you know, Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Yeah, nicely holed.
Okay. Got 10 more holes after this, so we're going to really need to step it up. Holy crap,
And
boys.
stepping up the standings after that effort.
We know we have it in us to do that, so let's get this shit.
Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. chosen the pitching wedge here.
Veer to the left. Yeah.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. Wonderful effort. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Ooh, right by the hole.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's too bad. Putting for a par here. And there it is. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
And this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Let's take a look at this from just a couple of moments ago. This was his 4th shot.
Yes!
Sitting at 2 over par. How close was that to going down? This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Yep, tracking well.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we go, the 10th hole. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. That's a little untidy. Getting ready to play their 3rd. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
That's frustrating. And this putt coming up for his par. And down it goes. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. This hole is a long par 4. That swing looked a little jerky from where I'm sitting.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, guys, I'm down on the 13th hole. This is Justin Thomas prepping his next shot.
That's a touch of class.
Judging it beautifully.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Disgusting.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, this looks pure.
Yes, let's go!
Damage. Nicely done.
Holy shit, boys.
Now 5 strokes behind.
I think we have like, now we just have
The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
We need this comeback.
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We're coming for you, Dagger.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. A chance to go under par here if he can just keep the bogeys off the card.
And he's down there.
And from about 105 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Okay, that'll work.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods. Setting up here with a very long putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Go in.
Wow.
And down she goes, the long-range bomb. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Ooh. That's disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away. This looks good. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Good line.
That dog will hunt.
Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him. That's a
Slow
big
down,
stretch
slow
there.
down, slow down, slow down.
You know,
slow
I did
fuck.
it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him the 3rd round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently, because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with them, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Down here on the 17th, and this is Justin Thomas.
And down it goes. And that will take him to 3 under. And back to the play, shall we? This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
And some kind of fast finish required if they want to win this thing.
And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. That was wonderfully done. And Rich, I just keep watching this name moving north on the leaderboard. They're pulling out all the stops right now.
I tell you what, they're getting an awful lot out of their round. If the leaders aren't careful, this player could catch them.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
4 feet to the cup. This one's looking good. He's in a share of 7th place. Time to face a par 4 now.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
We want to hit it just right while avoiding those bunkers. Stay the fuck away from the bunker. Okay.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
Holy shit! Holy
what
shit!
A shot! Almost went in the bucket.
That's nuts.
Second shot here on the 17th.
Easy birdie. Let's get this shit.
This putt for a spot in the top 5.
We need this. This is it. Here we go. Locked in.
That starts off on a good line.
Let's go!
Nice putt to make for a birdie, and that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament.
Fantastic, dude. Went from the literal bottom 40.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top.
To the top 5, people.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
That's not good. It's a really not good start for our.
That's a bit out of shape. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Now that's looking real good. Oh, good shit.
And here we are with the third shot. Just 3 strokes back. And this putt for a final score of 69. It's on a great line. And that will do it. His work is done here.
Good freaking game, boys. We really did that shit.
Rich, obviously close but no cigar, but you've just got to hand it to this player for making that final round charge.
It was impressive. From the very opening tee shot, this player was focusing on making birdies early and often. Unfortunately, not able to make enough today to get the victory. Still a lot of fun to watch.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
Good. I'm glad they gave me credit for that charge, because that shit was not easy, man. That was intense, dude. Event results: Tiger won. We were the top 5, and like we were the top of the top 5. There were more, you know. They gave us 4 stars for that performance, so that's good. We still didn't do terrible. What is that? Oh, that's amazing. I absolutely want that. Pizza ball for sure. Are we still in the top spot for? We are not. We at Mizuno have eyes on you for a while. These might be the OGs in the golf ball game. I'm not 100. Yeah, we're getting the deal with them. Who's our balls right now? Bridgestone. Let's accept the deal. We're gonna end the contract with Bridgestone. Look at that, man. Let's go. We are number 2. Now, the problem is, Tiger is 966, we're 822. He's got a pretty damn good lead. So, let's get over to the Daybreak Classic at the Old Marina Golf Club in hopes to at least stay in the top 2, if not get our first spot back. Justin Rose is going to be at the Daybreak Classic, so we're going to start a rivalry with him. We did not beat our other... Maybe we did beat our other rival. I'm not 100%. Oh, wait, go back. It's all good. Either way. Here we go. This looks like a beautiful course, I think. Just such a peaceful game to play on a nice Sunday. Hope everyone's enjoying so far. We look to come out on top. Take Tiger out, boy.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry.
What a bitch.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, my. Right by the hole. Yeah, that one will play. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Oh my God. Boy, do we need this frickin' shot. Yes!
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for second. Well, it looks like John McCarthy's stepped back ashore, kicked off his boat shoes, and is going to give us a little bit of a condition of today's course. John, what are the players facing here at Old Marina Golf Club?
Well, Luke, we're on the coast, but there's a good mix of coastal and inland holes at Old Marina Golf Club. Lots of movement in these greens. If you are an expert at reading putts, you're going to have a bit of a leg up, I think, this week. I love the fourth hole, par 5, that stretches along the ocean, has a green that's well protected by bunkers, which probably might dissuade some from going forward in 2. The 7th hole, similarly, a par 5 stretching down the ocean, but is much less protected around the green. And that green is enormous, by the way. So that'll definitely be green light city for the players this week. And one last hole. I really love the par 4 14th. The players are going to hit over the water to a fairway that juts out into the ocean on a peninsula. So that will provide some great entertainment this week as well. Looking forward to see what kind of creativity is on display by these players here this week at Old Marina Golf Club.
So far, so good, boys. We are doing so good.
Nicely done. Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Putting for birdie.
Come on.
Oh, so close. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's pretty tidy. That will work.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at Justin Rose, shall we? This should play. Oh, almost went in.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders.
This dude's going to give us a run for our fucking money, I guarantee you. But we are number one, so.
This hole is a par 5.
I'm really liking the weather conditions here. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful course. This actually is my number 2 favorite course. So, Tahiti was number 1. This so far is number 2.
Second shot here on the 4th.
We cut that short.
Looks like
Fuck.
This one's going to the beach.
That's fine now. That's fine. We're right by the hole.
Yeah,
mate.
disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
It was going to take 2 mighty lashes to get there. However, they've left themselves in prime position.
Well, that shot took some serious skill. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand.
It didn't even.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
He's 2 over.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Yo, what the fuck? Let's. Yeah. Ooh!
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well
Money.
played.
Oh, wow.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here.
Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Time to tee off at the 6th.
Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too.
Not the best there. It's not very good.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
2 over for the day. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure.
Well, this is what you got to expect when you're coming up against a tour player. They put the pressure on.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
So yeah, this shit, not our best hole at all. But we are ahead. We're doing pretty damn good, I'd say. But we've got to nail this. We have no...
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Yeah. Come on.
Like the look of this one.
Let's go, boys.
That's a good putt to make, that one. Now leading by one shot. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Yeah, good line. Incredible line.
From around 220 yards. He leads the field by a stroke. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted.
Holy shit, stop. 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 No.
Well, that's certainly
Backfired.
showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in 1st place, with Xander Schauffele in 2nd.
Look at Justin climbing up there.
Here we are in front of a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Money. Money. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, dude. Look at that shit.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
He better.
Looking good.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh,
Wow.
stop it.
Wow.
What a way to make your par. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
Yeah, that putt was huge for Justin. He's almost in the top 20.
The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one, a really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466
We're fucked.
yards.
It's in the
For
water.
those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
There we go.
And here we are with their 4th. Currently leading by 3.
Good shit.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Putting for bogey. That was a gallant attempt. Well, that's a bit
That's
disappointing.
bad.
And looks like we're taking another look at that one.
No, we're not.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And there may be some cracks starting to appear in this player's foundation.
Nope.
They've just dropped a double bogey. It's time to check on the leaderboard.
No, fuck Justin. We don't want to see your
That
shit
swing
right now,
didn't
boy.
deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
Come on. Good. Stay right there. Yup.
From around 170 yards here, currently in the lead by a shot.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right.
Oh yeah, money.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
Come on, let's
That's a long-range
go!
ball, and rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. He's currently sitting in first place. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Handy effort, that one. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. And this putt will take them to 5 under.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This is Justin Rose. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 8-iron here. Needs this one to kick right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, just missed. That'll sting a bit.
And this one is for his par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 5 under for the round.
Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich. That didn't look like their best swing to me.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Solid par putt, that. Leading by a couple after that hole. Let's begin the 14th.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
This lie won't be too bad in the first cut.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Money.
Nicely done. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Be the ball, Danny. No. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And that will take him to 6 under. And now over to Justin Rose.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Here's Justin Rose. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. They get a little ground draw here.
We always hit those little hills.
Left yourself an opportunity.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Put it right there.
This one looking really good.
Fuck!
A par putt on the table. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Well, this one's
Fantastic.
right at the pin. Outstanding shot. High quality. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Ooh, nice line. And that will drop in for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
He's in shambles.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Playing from around 240 yards. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
Now I see why he said eagle and nothing but.
This one's online. And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
This is an extremely long putt. He might even have to hinge on this one. It was on a good line.
Oh,
That
wow.
would have been outstanding to make the eagle. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
My bad. There we go.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Come on, get down.
Slow down, boy. Shit! Not bad at all.
Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt.
For the dub, boys. Don't overthink it. Oh! Damn it.
Not the end of the world. There's another chance here to close out the victory. And that's going to do it. Holds the putt for victory. Well played.
Second win of the season. Playing awfully well at the moment. Let's see if they can keep up this good run of form.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
Oh, yeah. 9 birdies, 1 eagle. Killed it, dog. We got our spot back, but Tiger's close. The only only way we're really going to do better is if we freaking get the dub on this next one.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting. And he finds himself in a tie for third. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
That's what we really needed, man. Thank goodness.
Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Oh, well done. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently in third place.
Second shot on the second. Let's return to live play now.
I hate that sometimes it glitches.
Right,
it doesn't.
What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
This one's tracking.
Oh, that's a ripper.
It doesn't show him putting it in. If he does, it just keeps the camera on his face.
Currently 1 under for the day. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
.14 feet to the cup.
looking really good, this one. I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
And a nice, tidy save from the greenside bunker. Nice par.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
No way.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course.
Damn, that's beautiful.
One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance, 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 advance,
What the fuck?
advance, 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 advance. Advance, 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 advance.
Okay, y'all see what's happening. I'm gonna have to end this shit. I'm gonna have to end it. I'll just see y'all in the next one. We're gonna start with this one. I'm assuming it's just a glitch.